Alrighty, my friends. Yeah, this is a beautiful view for the workers. The beach that they're never allowed to visit because they have to work all the time. Alrighty, so let's get set up for getting a bunch of concrete. So, right smack dab in the middle of two normals and a pure. Let me get a tall power pole set up, which I actually have a blueprint for a power pole now. Big power pole. Actually turn it. That. Go. And we plug you in to the station. Get access to power. Okay. So. The pure is right up here somewhere. I think I might see it over there. So I think what I want to do here is see how much concrete I can make and then figure out, well, figure out how much concrete I can mine and then how much I can make. Let me get a ladder here. So what I'm going to do is set up... Oh, we actually have access to water here if I had wet concrete, which, speaking of... Anything new? Wet concrete? Coke steel ingot or biocol? These don't seem that good at all. Well, actually, petroleum coke, that might not be bad, but I'm looking for other stuff. Steel canister? Iron wire. These are actually kind of interesting. I think iron wire might actually be pretty good. Maybe not, I don't know. Alright, so no wet concrete that we have access to, which I kind of wish I could get access to. Can I even get access to water here, right? I guess is the question. Because this water, I don't think I could put a water pump on. Water extractor. Yeah, this isn't even deep water. I'd probably have to pump water from off the coast over here if I did get access to limestone. You know what I might want to do? I might want to get set up in a place that I can swap over to wet concrete. That might actually be what I do. Set up, build over here for concrete in a place that I could get access to the wet concrete. So, bring our power lines over there. Actually, I think the way I like to do this is, no, this on the global grid, and then attach this blueprint. Okay, good. There. So yeah, like maybe, so concrete's like 1, 2, 3. Somewhere like right in between here, we could set up a concrete build. And I'm not too far. Ooh, a Mercer Spear. I'm not too far from a source of water if I get access to wet concrete. Let's see what happens if I stun this. Does that work? No, not, apparently not. Does this do enough damage that I can actually kill him with the stun, guys? I want to know. I also want to test the shrapnel one. He's doing like no damage. Okay, he's just not dying. Okay, let me try shatter. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. When we shoot at Rise, he releases some. See if the Shatter will hit him. Well, okay, that did kill him. Wow. Okay, I don't know how to aim this thing, but it is shattering those guys, so that shotgun ammo is pretty cool. Pretty cool, to be honest. Not too shabby. Okay, so I want to set up concrete build right around here. Let's go to the top of the area over here and then build a ramp. How much space am I going to have? Well, I'll have a decent amount of space. The further back I start, the more space I'll have. About here. If I start from about here. Alright, so that is on the global grid. Alright. Throw a bunch of random junk in here. I got frickin' wood and leaves for days I'll need to get rid of. Okay, so. What is my concrete build gonna look like? I think to start, I'm just gonna use the limestone to concrete thing. Which is 45 limestone to 15 concrete per minute. Do I have any other options? I think I've passed... I know I passed the wet concrete once, and I kind of wish I hadn't now. Who knows, maybe I got something good, and past Rand had a better option. Is there anything else in assembler that gives me concrete faster or better, or more efficient? Fine concrete, which needs silica. Turn 60 limestone into 50 concrete, compared to 45 to 15. Well, okay. Do we have access to any quartz nearby? Maybe if there's quartz nearby, I can do this. There's that cave quartz in there, which is pretty darn far away, to be honest. I think I'm just going to use a normal concrete one. Oh, wait, my iron train is stuck? Why are you stuck? I think because I need another block signal. We put a block signal right here. We'll let you go. No. Yes. Good. Good. Usually if a train is stuck, you can put a signal and fix it. So one extra signal there. Opened him up. I don't know why that... Yeah, I do, because that train is considered on that block and putting that behind the train. Yeah, that's better. Okay, that's fixed. Alright, I don't think I have... Without access to quartz, and without access to the... without having unlocked the wet concrete, I don't think I have a better option. 60 to 50 compared to 45 to 15. That is a lot better. I can set up the basic concrete production. Since I'm near water, I could add it when I get the alt recipe. That's kind of what I'm thinking. So 45 to 15. I know is 3, but I want to see how much concrete I actually have access to. Is this the pure? That's pure. Okay. I need to make 6 Do I have any miners in here? No. Okay. I need to make 6 auto miners, portable miners, 6 of these guys. Four and 5 and 6. Okay. $240 a minute. So the normals are going to be 120. So I got 240 times 2. 480. 480 divided by 45. 10 times 10. That's only going to be 150 a minute. So I think I want to double each of those. So I think I'm going to do 9 9 overclockers to overclock these to double them up. 1, 2, 3. I think there's only actually 6 of these to make that 480. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that, and we'll see how much we can get out of that. Let me get this. This. Power pole. Okay, so that'll be 480 a minute there. And then the normal ones are south of us, I believe. Oh, there is another pure. I'm not crazy. Okay. But that is kind of far away up there. How far away is this? Let me go find out how far away this is. What's Apple Boy? What's up, Apple Boy? Over here. This is a bunch of coal down here. Ah, here it is. Oh, okay, that's not too far. Let me get my encased industrial beams because I'm going to need a bunch of tier 4 belts here. How is your Wednesday going, Apple? Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Okay. Slug there. I'm not going to worry about the slug. What I am going to do is set up a long-range power pole right over here. Should be able to just slap it up next to this thing. Slap it up. I want it to be at the top of this, not the bottom. Okay, that's awkward. Okay. Now I can connect this guy. It shouldn't be all awkward. That looked good. Over 1. Beautiful. There we go. And I'll reach down there. Okay. Okay, miner. Two. 480. So maybe I don't even use the normals. Maybe I just use the two pures here. And I can expand if we get to wet concrete later on. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I like that idea. things go kind of underneath this framework. That'll be fine. Alright, and this will get us access to 480 times 2. That's 720. Something like that. 720 per minute. Concrete, not bad. Alright, let's set this up. If I have 720 divided by 45. 16. That works out very nice. 16 constructors worth of concrete construction. And then I'll be bringing the output over to there. Is this too far away from that? Actually, if I have an output here, I could put the inputs on the other side over here. Turn these things around. The train out of... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna deconstruct freight cars right now. Move the train up a little bit. I'm gonna reconfigure these guys. I'm gonna be on the other side. There. 2, 3, 4. Now, in case this is no longer connected because I did that, let me redo this. Replace things just in case things break when I deconstruct and reconstruct. Alright, so that'll be the inputs for the concrete. That's a crap ton of limestone. Yeah, but it's not that much concrete. Strangely enough. It'll be a lot of limestone plus water to be a lot of concrete if I can get that set up later. So what I'm going to do is... So 16 of these. 16 times 15 is what? We'll only be making 240 concrete a minute with this build, so not actually that much. 16. So we can do 8 machines side by side. Yeah, not much concrete for how much limestone we'll be using, but that's okay. That's okay. Alright. And I'm not going to do any sort of blueprint for this, because it's just going to be a quick slapdash effort. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Shift click. Shift click. Shift click. And then one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This. Copy. Paste, paste. Paste, paste. Paste, paste. Paste. Paste, paste. Paste, paste. Paste, paste. It compacts a lot. Yeah, I guess so. That's the lore reason, I guess. I don't know. Maybe in real life, it actually does take a lot of limestone to make concrete. Although in real life, I think you need a lot more stuff than just limestone to make concrete. I'm pretty sure water is involved, which is probably why wet concrete's a much better build. Okay. but this won't be that fast. What did I say? 240 and for everything? Yeah, so we're going to do Mark 3s to connect all these guys. Hopefully I will unlock wet concrete sometime soon and I can change this build. That's the other reason I'm not going super hard on making this build any bigger than it is, because I'm going to replace it with something better once I unlock the better recipe, hopefully. Hope that something better comes along. Alright, then we want inputs. Got the two different dudes there, so probably bring them around the back, around the outside, around the outside. Splitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then Mark 1. That only needs 45, and this is going to be Mark 4s, connecting them all. Mark 1's feeding them all. I feel like my math is not going to be quite right here. 480 divided by 45. 10. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I can feed 10 of these. I'm doing 480 times 2. Oh my gosh, I did do my math wrong. I might be able to do more than I thought. 960 divided by 45. I can actually do 21 of these. Okay. I did 16. I was thinking 720. Because each of these are doing 480, right? Yeah, okay. I can actually do a little bit more than I thought. Okay, that's good. It's actually a good thing. So that means 22. I want 11 on each side. So 8, 9, 10, 11. I want to do 3 more. So we're making a little more than I thought. I had 720 in my mind from the steel build earlier, I think. 1, 2, 3. And what's the output going to be? 21.333333 times 15 is 319. We're making 319 instead of 240. That is definitely better. Definitely better. My output will need to be a tier 4 now, actually, so... Alright, at least I fixed the math before I did anything else. And this will be our output going over there somehow. Okay, and then I need to... The last ones I added, these should all say concrete, and these should say nothing, so... Paste. Paste. Paste, paste. Paste. Okay. How is your Factorio playthrough going, Madman? Is this still amazing, or are you having to spend a lot of time doing grunt work to get to where you want to go? And that should be good. Mark 4, Mark 4, Mark 4. The rest of these are Mark 4s, right? Yes. 1, 1. Right, and then splitters. Plates. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. This doesn't need to be a splitter. This can be a Mark 1 belt. I will say Coke Carnage must be really enjoying Satisfactory because I saw him still streaming it the other day. And I would assume he would have moved on to Factorio by now, since he's one of those people that just plays every big hot game that comes out. So he must really be enjoying Satisfactory if he's actually looking to complete the game, which I assume he would be if he's still playing it. All right, let's go. Need to power these guys. I should have done power before I set up all the belts, because power is going to get in my face, in my way. So grab up of this pole. Okay. Put it on the ground, please, right there. Let's do this way. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. This is how I used to do all my builds back before blueprints were a thing. Just try to quickly put the thing together. I feel like I'm pretty fast at putting builds like this together. But I would definitely blueprint this if I knew I was going to be building it a bunch. I have a feeling this is the only time I'm building this limestone, the concrete build. Once I want to set up the wet concrete build, I might actually want to blueprint that, because I have a feeling if as I need expansions to our concrete production, I would use the wet concrete recipe. Alright, so all those should be yellow, which means they just need the raw materials. So so let me save myself a little bit of space here. Bring this guy. Over this way. Oh, just not long enough. Although it is on the wall. Giggity, that's what she said, by the way. Okay. There we go. Let me throw in all the concrete I currently have. Get it out of my inventory. Okay, and then this guy just needs to be brought over here, which I'm going to do the same thing and turn this guy in a little more efficient direction. There. And there, okay. So these should all be turning green. What my power look like after building all this? Alright, my blue line keeps getting way higher than my gray line. As long as my orange line's not above my gray line, we're fine on power. I think. The extent of my knowledge on how this whole power thing works. Alright, so. Eventually there should be concrete coming all the way down here. This is manifold design, so... you know what? I rebuilt this, so I need to... this. Good thing I didn't forget to do that. That should fill up our entire belt now. There we go. That's better. Okay, and this should be, if I'm not mistaken, 22 times 15, 330. A tier 4 belt's worth of materials. So, I want to bring it over across that way. Let's bring it underneath our ramp here. It's right around here, I think. Yeah, that'll work. Do that. And that pretty much lines up. Pretty much. Good enough. I do have half slabs, actually. There. All the way across to here. And I honestly, yeah, I do need to load all of these. So let's use a splitter. Even though it's only one line, I want it to fill up every single storage thing. So one, that is the wrong direction. 2, 3, 4. And I'll have first 240. I'll do tier 2 belts going into each one of these, so it's kind of evenly spaced kind of thing. There we go. Alright, Mark 4 belt. And that should be GG on this concrete build. GG on concrete. Okay, more of those guys. You got the touch. Alright, let's see. Are we getting concrete in here? We are getting concrete. Beautiful. Alright. It's flowing nice and smooth. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back up my train. I'm going to put the cargo things on it. And I should be able to just turn this on auto, I think. As long as I tell it where it's going, what to pick up, and what to do. Alright. Swoop. Drop off the edge of the world. Freight car. 1, 2, 3, 4. And train menu. You are the concrete train. Edit timetable. First go to concrete station. And then concrete depot. Is this on load and unload, though? That's what I need to check. I have a feeling this is on load, which is what we want. And the other one's not set up for unload. So, wow, this is so slow. Compared to all my steel and other builds, this is so freaking slow. Alright, well that's okay. Well, I'll turn you on self-driving. Oh, I didn't save it, apparently. So, station, depot, save, self-drive. Why aren't you going? There. Turn on self-drive. There it is. That should do it. Alright. If it starts loading, that's what I want to see. Then I need to run back to home base to actually turn on the unloading on the other station. Beautiful. Alright, it's loading. That's good. To run home Jack. And make sure I set the concrete depot to actually unload. I really need to get that wet concrete recipe just because I need faster concrete creation. I just need concrete to go faster. Make sure I got this. Surely I did. Good check. Chased by bugs, but okay, yeah, we got it. There's another one over here too, wasn't there? Maybe I already got the other one that I saw. Hopefully I did. Okay. I forgot to say how much that was doing, but I can at the concrete station I can mark the 330 per minute. It's actually I think slightly under 330 per minute. Trains, come right for us! Dodge the train. Dodge the bullet train. I don't have any random limestone on me from that. I do have a ton of random leaves and wood, though. I might set up the little turn that into biofuels thing over here that I have at my other place, just so I have a place to dump it off. But the good thing is once I get this concrete going, well, I need to get the truck to deliver the concrete. Once I get the truck to deliver the concrete, then we will have everything we need for encased industrial beams, and that should be able to finish that build today at least. Alright, so I need this to all be unload. 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 And I think it's actually 21.33333, so 15 times 21.33333. So 319.999995. That's how much concrete we'll be getting per minute. So, I'm going to go upstairs to set up the unloading for this. And figure out a new road that's going to go around as well. I need more concrete for what I'm about to build a bunch of. So I want to go get my source of building concrete that's hidden under all these buildings over here. And we have a pure coal I'm not even using over here. I may not even ever need to make a coal train. Lol, coal train. should be plenty for now. Throw slug here. And there. Okay. I should also check my MAM. I think my last hard drive is done. Go check that. Watch me get wet concrete after I just finished what I did. Automated miter, don't care. Pure copper ingot. Now, I think that might be really good, actually. 6 copper ore turns into 15 copper ingots. I think I might actually need to get this. As much as I really want to look for wet concrete. Okay, well, I'm out of those. So, because I have a feeling eventually I'll need to increase my copper production, and having a better copper. I say concrete? Copper build will be important. Alright, so there we go. First load of concrete has come into the station. I think what I want to do is I want to have a loop around this. So my road that's here, I'll want to have this loop around, which I did. Good job, past Rand. Set us up to be able to do that. All hail past Rand. I might run into a rock face. Might need to have a skinnier lane. We'll see. Yeah, there might need to be a... Running into the rock over here? We are. Okay. So probably what we'll do is... Yeah, we got room over here. Let me figure out... something real quick. I want to get a ladder built up here. Get a ladder built right here. Have access to get up here. There. Because the output... Yeah, barely got... We got less than a stack on each one of these guys. Not ideal. Alright. There. And there, I think. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, good. Steel beams for days. Do these one at a time, make sure I line them up correctly. Good. There. And last one. There and there. Alright, so we got our concrete offloading here. Now we need to get our storage for it. And then figure out how a truck is going to come pick this up. With a new road layout. Pure stuffs are normally always the best, in your opinion. The pure stuff. Is the pure stuff, you mean the ones that are built from... that have water? No. Oh wait, I can't do water in here. Oh, what is that made in? Is that made in the refinery then? Oh, yeah, the pure iron ingots. So that means if we do unlock wet concrete, it'll be in a refinery, I guess. Yeah, pure copper, the pure stuff is the best. Okay, I gotcha, cool. Alright, so... So to mirror this, what I want to do is... have this straight lined up with this guy. And this guy. Yes, I think it's going to be like that. See if this all looks right. I think it does. So you'd go in there. You'd go in there. And you would go in there. There we go. Very nice. Okay. So I line up with this one. Okay, actually, I think it's best if I get these guys set up first. And that's how these are mirrored, right? The very end one is turned off to the side. Good. Mirrored. Beautiful. I'm going to have to deliver coal back here as well. There. And... I think I'm doing this wrong. There. Kind of doing this backwards. And then the last one is like that. It makes sense that the best ones would require an extra ingredient, be called pure, and have the best like output. So that makes sense. Why don't I blueprint these? It's not a bad idea. The problem is, I guess I could blueprint these. Trying to figure out the orientation to get it right be kind of a pain, but you know what? I probably honestly should. I'd have to... I couldn't plug in the bottom part of this because the bottom part is an output from a train station, which is too big for the blueprint. But I could probably blueprint the... How much of this could I blueprint? Because I also have output going to... I have output going to the actual truck station. The problem is how small the blueprint is. I don't think I'd be able to blueprint as much as I'd want. In theory, you should be able to blueprint anything. Yes, in theory you should, but the small space makes it so that it's hard to do it efficiently, is what I would say. Oh man, my hands are killing me right now. I feel like I'm... My left hand I've been... I don't know. Maybe I did too much off stream, I don't even know. Troll. I know, hand problems, not fun. You gave up blueprinting anything in this? The 5x5 is just too restrictive, you think? I think my rule is that I blueprint anything that, well, kind of what I've been doing is blueprinting anything that I know I'm building a whole bunch, like the factories. This, I think I probably will blueprint eventually. Okay. So this is all good. Figure out how I'm going to get my truck over here next is what I'm going to have to do for the turnaround truck delivery road I'm going to need to create. I might end a little early today because of my hands killing me. I was hoping to get the industrial beams build done. We'll have to see if I can... My hands will give me enough of a break that I can do that. We're almost done with the concrete. Okay, and let me get the actual station set up, which is... Let me see what the spacing and placement of that is. The output is lined up with the mergers here. And merger on a half thing, so 1, 2, and then the road. 1, 2 of these, and then the road. 1, 2, and then the road will be right here. Okay. This is going to be kind of a skinny little road to come through, but that's okay. I say questioningly, it'll be okay. I think it'll be okay. Alright, truck station. The green lines up with that. And actually that looks just about right, I think. I think that looks right. Get the loading strip thingy. We turn it orange. Okay. And I'm gonna have to figure out how to squeeze as much road as I can out of this little area. I'm gonna need my trucks to be able to pass each other as I set up another loading and unloading area here. Alright, so how wide was our road before? Still think it should have been like in Factorio, unlimited and done via your multi-tool by setting several markers to get a cube, so you could even place a whole building if you wanted to. This is more immersive, but it gets old very fast, and the limits kind of suck. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The road is 5 wide. Okay. I think this road I'm going to make 3 wide. It'll hopefully give us just enough space to sneak by over here, and then this will be 5. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is going to be our road. It's going to go a really long way to make this big long loop, but we're planning for expansion. We must always be expandable. Right here. Be able to go complete this loop over here. Right there. Yes. Okay. And this is going to be 5 wide here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe a little too wide, but better too wide than not wide enough. Giggity, that's what she said. But just enough room for the geothermal thing, I hope. We build on top of it. Out of concrete again. Thankfully, there is more in my dimensional storage. There. And there. Okay, and then the middle line is 1, 2, 3 here. And 1, 2, 3 here. So there. And there, I think. Okay. And I think what I will do here is this. There. There. We'll have to cross the line for these trucks that come this way, but this should work. Okay. And I can kind of do a no. There we go. We can do that. Do I need to put any? Yeah, I probably should put turns here. Although it's a little awkward with how little space we have. I will put a left turn arrow here. Right there. Okay. Actually, is that where I want that to be? I want that to be 1 over. That to be right here. Because the trucks will be driving on this side of the road. And make the turn right. Here. There. And then we finish this one. Missed one. Zutolo, I've missed one. There we go. Very nice. Put some turns in and we'll be good. There. And right there. Yeah, we're actually finally using our 2 lanes now with this setup. Alright, cool. I'll probably put in like barriers and things like that. For now I'm going to be done with that. Because now I need to get coal put into this station. I need this to be a loading station. And then get power over here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I messed it up. Supposed to be lined up with the orange, not the green. Okay, it's fine. I don't have a car moving here or anything. It's fine. The orange is what's supposed to line up here. I'm gonna have to move my road a little bit, I think. Okay, that should be right. Oh, that's gonna be a tight fit for our trucks. Get it right, get it tight. Is gonna be load is correct actually, so that is right. I think a truck can fit through there. Alright, I need to change my lines then. Whose line is it anyway? Fix the lines, fix them. It's gonna be straight here and then turn here and then straight here through the wall, which will be a little confusing for our trucks, but they'll figure it out. And by they I mean me, since I'll be driving it. Get rid of this. Oh, that's my way to get up. Let me put a half slab here. Foundation. Half foundation. Okay. And loading zone. There with color. There. Okay. Okay. That's going to be a tight fit, but we'll make it work. And because of the tight fit, I need to not put a power line here like I was thinking I was going to do. I think I need to bring the power line through the middle here. So we'll have room here. Or, Not the prettiest, but it'll work. It'll be out of the way, most importantly. There we go. And then wall to tell me how much stuff we're making. Are you straight or upside down? Good. 319. We're just going to round this up to 320. 320 per minute. Concrete input. And white. And icon is concrete. Yeah. There we go. It is very, very slowly filling up. And I need to get the fuel over here. Input of the fuel. I'm going to need a splitter here, so we're going to do... I think that will work. A splitter. That direction. There. Looks straight. Okay, good. Hopefully I set up the splitter earlier that this will line up with, and I think I did. Yeah, okay, I can just put a splitter right here, actually. Please land on something, thank you. There we go. And that should supply coal for our truck. All right. All right, so now we need to deliver the coal to the truck. Deliver the coal to the truck. Deliver the concrete to the drop-off point. Oh my gosh, that truck is backing up. What is that truck doing? Are you falling off, truck? Oh my god. I need to get out of its zone of influence so it unloads and fixes itself. Frickin' broken trucks. You know what I need to do? I need to practice driving through this little space if I can. Transport. Truck. If I put it here, I think it'll just load it with fuel if I'm not mistaken. That work? I think so. Fuel, beautiful. Alright, so if I back this up. Oh my god, this is gonna be so tight. I think it'll work though. It'll one truck at a time. That's what I said. Yes, that's what you said. That's what she said. Alright, so I'll have to scoot through here, then turn into here, and then load right there, and then other trucks should be able to get through. Alright, here we go. Chord menu. Start recording, load, close the record menu. Loading up the concrete. Not nearly long enough load time, but that's okay. We can manually fix that later. Alright. Not too fast. Eventually there will be more trucks on this side. Okay, hopefully nobody's running into me. Okay, we're gonna cut in front of this guy. What is that pole there? I do not remember putting that there. Like a light pole or something. We have a lot of trucks. It is great. But I'm a little worried they're going to cause each other to crash into each other. But hey, my factory seems to still be getting the materials, so it must be working okay. Hope I don't bump into that guy that hunts us up like happened one time here. One of the guys, one of the animals was walking underneath our overpass and made us bump up. I missed my turnoff. I missed my turnoff. I know, my bustling metropolis is on its way. I need to stop recording. Delete path. I got distracted. I forgot where I was going. Completely forgot where I was going. Too busy talking, not busy driving. Alright, well that's okay. It was a good practice run. This will let me get practice on sneaking through that little side, tiny little corridor that we have. Go around here. My Randotropolis, that's right. How are you doing, Darn? If I could make that diagonal line, I probably can, I think. Right. Okay. Okay, that's actually not too bad of a turn. I'm gonna move as far up as I can, so like right there. So, record menu, start recording, load. And again, I can increase the recording or the loading time later. For now, we're gonna get going. And actually unload at the right station this time, hopefully. Which I think I powered. I hope I powered the station that we're dropping off of. About 70% sure I did. This is definitely the most extensive build I've ever done in this game, and I'm digging it. I am digging it. Using trucks to deliver materials between factories, trains to deliver the raw materials is great. Definitely digging it. Love the enormity of the work. Thank you. Me too. It's nice to come back and revisit it. Building it's pretty tedious, as you might expect. Like one factory at a time. But it's coming together, that's for sure. Alright, so we go to here. We unload. Give this a little extra time. Make sure my path is clear. No other trucks are coming. Okay. I'll change the loading and unloading time after we close the loop and finish the recording. Okay. This turn. I still like the idea of eventually having the little factory go-karts or whatever they're called, like on the inside, just going around for funsies, which is apparently a thing you can do, is program them to just go around even though they don't do anything. Okay. Here. Go back here. Don't fall off, hopefully. Put a little guardrail here. Squeeze through here. And there it is, recorded. All right. Enable autopilot. There we go. We want the loading to be 25 seconds. There we go. So, is he loading? Okay, that was weird. I don't know if he actually loaded. I'm a little worried that he didn't load. I can... Did I not hit load on the recording path? Oh my gosh, I might have to redo it again. It feels like he's not actually loading. Factory carts have one inventory slot. You wonder if you can load them. That would be really goofy. Alright. I'm going to fill in this side while he's doing his path around, because I need to check that he actually loads. If he doesn't load, then I did something wrong. I'm like 90% sure I said load is the first thing it did on its path, so it's not loading. Maybe it's just a bug for the first, when you first turn on the autopilot or something. That's funny. I did not realize that the factory carts had a single inventory slot. That's pretty funny. Okay. Actually, I did 2 and then the ramp 1 here. 1, 2, and then down. There we go. Cool. So there's my ramp thing. Let's I'm gonna wait over here by the concrete. Let's watch the trucks go by. It's like going to the airport and watching the airplanes fly by. Watch our trucks come by and keep an eye on the concrete one and see if it works correctly. You can see past Rand is a lot more careful. More recent Rand is like, we got this, gung-ho, spin around real fast. We can hug these turns. And then it stops and goes. It's stopped by the slow past Rand. Driving. I probably need to redo my some of my recordings because some of them are really slow. Which one is the concrete one? Is that the concrete one? Yes. Wow, he just went right up on that railing. Okay. Okay, recently passed Rand. A little crazy there. Alright, let's see if this actually loads. Please load. It's on load. Oh, it loaded early. Loaded as a... Why did you stop there? You can't stop there. You're in the way of other trucks. That is not what I did. That is not what I did. Alright, well, let me go check the unloading. I might have to, like I said, I'm probably going to have to, like, reprogram literally all these trucks at some point, but I don't have a lot of time, and I would like to finish the build that I'm working on. I think I can, and I finished the encased industrial beams now that we have access to the concrete. That was the main thing we were missing. Oh, it's like glowing green under the water. It's so pretty. Alright, 25 seconds there. Do you have concrete? Beautiful. Alright. Unload. Alright, it's working. It's working. It's working. So, now that we got that, get the inputs set up for this, which are going to be, yeah, a 2 conveyor wall here. And one of them will be brought from down below. Must be some low-resolution fuzziness with these route recordings, you think? Yeah, there probably is. That's the wrong thing. It's this. There. Do this just so I can build here without falling off as I fall off. There. I think that's straight. Let's see if that's right. Yeah, straight enough. We'll call that good. There's the concrete to that one. I can now get rid of all of this. That is something you don't have experience with. The truck programming, it's a little janky, to be honest. Not the smoothest. Not the smoothest. That's okay. We've been able to make it work. Should be the right direction. There we go. And I just need to bring steel beams here, and we will be good to go, I think, for this thing. For this build. We can get our sign set up and probably call it a stream. Got some good stuff done today. We got steel, and then the next level of steel stuff in the industrial, encased industrial beams and modular frames. So good progress today. At least they're smart enough to brake for a truck in front of them. Yeah, that is nice that they do that, for sure. If they didn't, that would be really bad. They didn't, and they just rammed into each other all the time. It'd be funny, but it'd be kind of worthless, because you couldn't really use it for anything. Or at least nothing extensive, I feel like. But it would be funny. Alright, so I'm bringing steel beams from here. So let me actually figure out how I want to bring them out. Okay. I want to bring them there. It's hard to eyeball this to get the right height. Somewhere about there. Let's see if that's about right. It needs to be a little bit lower, actually. Okay. There, maybe. That's straight. Gosh, it's hard to tell. I think that's as straight as it's going to get if I go low. Well, actually, okay, I'm going to try one more lower. Bingo, bango, bongo. Beautiful. Alright, let's get the output plugged in. And plug that other part in and get power set up, and we will have encased industrial beams. A much better build than we had previously. Plugged in right. It's the wrong direction. Of course it is. Of course it is. There. At least I have that in place to line it up. I'll have to replace it because I don't think it replugs in, but There we go. We got steel beams. We got steel beams. Beautimus. There. There. And I think that's all the way plugged in. Riding on our momentum. Beautiful. Okay. Could be brought in over here. And then... How did I do this before? This one goes to the top one. There. And then this one. This. And then like that. Alright. Steel beams you getting over here? They should be. So we need to set up power. So let's see how I did that. Leave that guy there. Could plug into the power line up there. They're all powered. Or do they know what they're making? Do you all know what you're making? No, you don't. Or at least you don't know the right thing. We're doing... Well, do I know what I'm making? This one. I think it's this one. Okay, are you all plugged in? I think so. I think that might just be working now. Oh man, love blueprints. Okay, that's good. I do need to plug in extra walls here. Because that should be the edge right there. There. Get our walls around the edge here. Somewhere around here. We do want this to be expandable, so I think I'm gonna probably not fill that out completely. But what I am gonna do is set up the storage with another dimensional portal. Beautiful. Beautimous. All right. Is everything plugged in here? Everything should be plugged in. And, oh, we are almost running in. If I go any higher, I'm bumping into my pyramids. So, I need to not go any higher than this right here. I need 2 more of those things. Make 12. I think 12 will let me make 1 more and then an extra one. Okay. Okay, and then we do input here, like this. There. Rid of that. Put a merger there. This guy. There. And then this guy. There. There we go. And that should be feeding those industrial beams into here. Alright, beautimous. Very nice. This little output thing I keep doing is It's not what I plan on this being forever, but I'll probably have to figure out a different build to make a forever build of that. Let me put at least sidewalls on these so they don't run into each other. So that would be like up to here. And up to here. And this across to here-ish. Alright, let's get our sign set up, and I think I'm going to call it a day slightly early. Because my hands are killing me right now. It's not a good thing. Alright, this. And this. Hopefully they're all straight up. Beautiful. Alright, let me get the symbols for each thing. So we're making our encased industrial beams. I need to figure out how many of these things we are making. Did I even do the math on this? I don't even know if I did the math on this. I'm just doing 6. I think I was supposed to do 4. I think I'm actually trying to make more than I have materials for. Well, let's figure it out. I currently have 6. 6 times 6 would be 36 encased industrial beams. 6 times 18, 108. And 6 times 36, 216. I think we actually do have enough for all this. So I think I'm going to go with this amount. And 6 times 36, we're making 36 a minute output. 36 a minute. What is it called? It's called steel industrial beams or something? No, it's just encased industrial beams. Okay. Encased industrial beams output. Beams out. We'll do that. And color is another one of these kind of grayish, yellowish colors. More yellow than anything else. There. And then we are using 36 times 18 steel beams. 36 times 6. So concrete. 216 concrete a minute. This is concrete. 216 a minute concrete input. These things are all the same yellowish color in this building. And then the last thing is steel beams. Steel beams 18 times 6. 108 steel beams. Input. 108 per minute steel beams input. This guy's more of the black color with the white. Alright, now let me go make sure I'm making enough steel beams. And are you getting enough concrete? Okay, it looks like we are getting enough concrete. Even with how little concrete I feel like I'm getting, this train delivery plus truck distribution is working really well. I'm really happy about it, and I'm kind of confused how it's working so well. Because it feels like belts should just move stuff faster, but it seems like it's working well. So, steel beams, we're making 120, and we're using 108. So I have a surplus of, what, 12 steel beams per minute extra. So not that much extra, but we're not using more than we're creating, so that's a good thing. So, I think I'm going to GG Cookie Time and call that a day and take one final look at our awesome chain planted pyramid and space needle thing. One thing I did also to make the stairs look better is put a little metal beam on the corner, so like when you look up and down, it looks like it's the staircase actually looks like it's framed. It looks really cool. From the side, I don't know if it looks really great, but from the top, it looks really cool. So, my friends, I think I'm going to call it a stream there. I hope you all had a good time. I've been having such a blast with this playthrough. What did we get done today? We got steel input upgraded by a lot. I actually have the capacity of steel smelting to double up our steel beams, and I might need to do that. So we got steel beams and steel pipes. We got modular frames. Factory built right there. We got concrete for our train. We got a train expansion. And we got encased industrial beams. So a lot of good work today. It's a really nice game. It's one hell of a monument. Thank you. Once I actually start loading stuff into this, in our little secreted hideaway we have up here, I probably want to do more here, like, I don't know, put a cool wall that I can metallicize the right color and have it, like, I don't know, somehow covering up the arms or framing the arms or something. So, as usual, my friends, if there's anybody new to the stream, I hope you hit the follow, come join us again. We'll be playing some more of this on Friday. Hard Mode No Pause FTL tomorrow, of course. But I really got to get going because my hands are killing me and I have rehearsal in a while. So, as usual, thank you for the bits, the follows, the subs, the gifted subs, lurking and hanging out, all the awesome, amazing stuff y'all do the sports stream. Couldn't do it without you awesome people. And I will see you all next time. So, until next time, peace out, happy gaming. Y'all rock. Have a great night, my friends.